So, hello everyone. Today we are going to deal with the topic of place of articulation. Before moving to the main points, this is something about me. You can see here. Now, moving to the main part, the place of articulation of the pure consonant sounds. So, we classify the consonant sounds on the two bases, on the basis of place of articulation, and second is the manner of articulation. This is the second point. This is the second point. This is the first point. Place of articulation is the first point, and second the manner of articulation. So first, before moving the main point, we will just know a bit about the organs of speech so that you can understand the place of articulation in a better way. The friends, first will be the alveolar ridge. Just remember where it is, alveolar ridge. Now you can see where is the hard palate. This is the soft palate, where it is, you can see here. Then vocal folds, where it is, you have seen here. Now this is the teeth. In teeth will be the lower teeth and the upper teeth. Lips, you must know. Tongue, for the tongue you must remember the tongue has four parts: tip, blade, front and back. Tip, blade, front and back. So these are some of the important parts of the organs of speech. Before moving to the place of articulation, you must remember these things so that you can understand the place of articulation in very simple terms. So place of articulation, what is the place of articulation? Place of articulation simply involves the articulators which are involved in the production of consonant sounds. So there will be two articulators. First will be the active articulator, which will be moving, and second will be the passive articulator, which will remain stagnant, and the active articulator will move towards the passive articulator. So active articulator moves towards the passive articulators. Hope you understand it. Now what are the examples of active articulators? So lower tip, lower lip, tongue tip, blade, front and back. Or in a simple terms, I will say whole tongue is the active articulator, means this whole tongue will move. Lower lip, you can understand it. Now in the passive articulator do not move. Upper lip will not move. Roof of the mouth, here the roof of the mouth, whole part will come from teeth ridge to the hard palate to the soft palate. These all are the part of passive articulators. Now there are several types of consonant sounds produced by these place of articulation. Place of articulation means what are the organs of speech which are involved in the production of that speech or the consonant sounds. So this is the place of articulation. Remember friends, the consonant sounds which are derived from these place of articulation will get the name from these adjectives or from the name of these articulators itself. So example, bilabial consonant sounds. What is the meaning of bilabial? Bi means two, labial means two lips. So there will be the involvement of two lips. Both the lips are used. Upper lip will be the passive articulator and the lower lip will be the active articulator. The sounds you can see here, you can pronunciate these sounds in your side also. Spear, spear. Remember it, the sound pa in spear, how many both lips involved in the production of this sound pa? Spear. Pronunciate from your side, you will come to know. Bad, the sound of ba. Man, both the lips are involved. Pronunciate from your side also. Now labiodental, what does it mean? Labiodental means lip, dental means your teeth. Lower lip will move against the upper front teeth, means lower lip is your active articulator and your upper front teeth are the passive articulators. Now you will get to know more from the example. Fine, here the lower lip is the active articulator. Fine, you can pronunciate from your side. Fine, when you are pronunciating fine, the lower lip is involved. Fine, and the upper front teeth. Fine, pronunciate from your side, you will come to know. Wheel, this fine, this wheel. Now dental means teeth. So upper front teeth and the inner part is the passive articulator and the tip of the tongue is the active articulator. The sounds are think, this sound think. Pronunciate from your side, you will come to know. Think, you will come to know, and observe from your side also how the upper front teeth is involved and the tip of the tongue is involved in pronunciating this word think. Now comes the alveolar consonant sounds. In this, tooth ridge is the passive articulator. Go and see the this your organs of speech diagram. Where is the tooth ridge? Tooth ridge is the passive articulator and tip of the tongue is the active articulator. Now pronunciate this word. 10. The sound of ta. Sip. You will come to know how the tooth ridge and the tip of the tongue is involved. Zip. Day. Lead. Nose. Now comes the next, that is post alveolar. In post alveolar, by the name itself, what is the post alveolar? In post alveolar means alveolar, you have seen the teeth ridge. In the post alveolar, the back part of the teeth ridge is the passive articulator, and the blade, you have seen that tongue's forepart, tip, front, tip, blade, front and back. So blade of the tongue is the active articulator. The sounds said, you will come to know, pronunciate from your side also. Said, you will come to know the back part of the teeth ridge is the passive articulator and the blade of the tongue is actively approaching the teeth ridge. So this sound sad, you will come to know. Then plateau alveolar. In plateau alveolar, what is the active articulator and the passive articulator? Here teeth ridge and the hard palate. Teeth ridge, you will come to know here. It will be teeth ridge, and this will be the hard palate. These are the passive articulators, and tip and the blade is tip, blade, or you can say front of the tongue is the active articulators. Now pronunciate these two sounds. Chin. In chin, you will come to know how your tip, blade and front are involved as the active articulator, and your teeth ridge and the hard palate are the passive articulator in this. You can also pronunciate these words. Zem, pleasure. Now comes the palatal. In palatal, hard palate is the passive articulator. This will not move, hard palate, and the front of the tongue is the active articulator. Sounds yellow. Pronunciate from your side. Yellow, young. You will come to know the front of the tongue is touching the hard palate. Now comes the velar sound. Velar sound means soft palate is the passive articulator. Soft palate means upper part of the mouth. Soft palate is the passive articulator, and the back of the tongue is the active articulator. Skull. Go. The sound of ja, G, and the sound of ka, skull. Now the ninth is glottal. Glottal means the space between the vocal folds. So with the help of that space, we are going to pronunciate the sounds. With the help of vocal cords, the sound is produced by friction. Hut. You can see the sound H here. Hut. You will come to know hut. You will come to know that sound come with the puff and with the explosion. Means because there is a gap. So gap between the vocal folds. Now the 10th is retroflex. Now how the retroflex sounds are produced. Tip of the tongue acts as the active articulator and it is curled back. Tip of the tongue is curled back. Teeth ridge or the hard palate is the passive articulator in these sounds. Now these sounds are all only in Hindi. You can pronunciate this from your side. Ta. How your tip is curled back. Da. Inga. Ra. You will come to know. So pronunciate from your side. Ra. You will come to know how this tip of the tongue is curled back. Now the last one is alveolar. In this, alveolar is the passive articulator and the back of the tongue is the active articulator. There is no such sounds in English language, but in Urdu there's kalam, kalam, which means pan, is the alveolar sound in that is the alveolar sound. So this was all about the place of articulation, means what are the active and the passive articulation in the production of consonant sound. That is the place of articulation. I hope you have understood this, and I have tried my best to explain it. And if you have not understood it, try to watch the video again. You will understand it in the better way. So if you like this video, you can subscribe to this channel, because I am going to make the videos on the regular basis, which will be very much important from your NET exams and the SAT exams, as well as for your other competitive exams related to the English subject. So thank you for watching, and comment down the topic you want from my side to be made. Thank you for listening.